Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to crack the code on how to get truly amazing results from AI. If you've ever felt like you're just not getting what you want from tools like ChatGPT, well, this explainer is definitely for you. We're going to dig into a really popular guide to unlock all its secrets. Okay, does this look painfully familiar? You ask for something, creative, insightful, and you get a response that's, well, let's be honest, it's just bland. It's technically correct, sure, but it's totally uninspired. It reads like something off a generic greeting card, right?
Yeah, it's a super common frustration. But here's the good news. It's totally fixable. There's this popular Russian guide called the Mega Collection of Prompts, and it shows us that getting these great results, it's not magic, it's a skill. It's all about learning how to ask in the right way.
So, first up, let's talk about the foundation. This whole thing really starts with one single core idea. You've got to be specific. The guide kind of boils it down to three keys, and they all work together. First, be specific. We just covered that. Second, you need to provide some context. A little background information goes a really long way. And third, just use natural language. When you combine all of these, you're not just, barking a command. You're starting a clear, focused conversation. And this is a perfect illustration of the difference. Asking for good restaurants, that's like a black hole of possibilities. It could be anything. But the second you specify French restaurants and in Chicago, bam, you've given the AI two crucial anchors. You're defining the what and the where. And that immediately leads to a way more focused, way more useful answer.
Okay, moving on to section 2, the role play technique. And trust me, this is where things get really, really interesting.
So the guide introduces this incredibly powerful command, действуй как, which simply translates to act as. Now, by starting your prompt with this one simple phrase, you're fundamentally changing how the AI operates. You're telling it not just to answer, but to actually embody a persona. By assigning a role, like, say, a seasoned marketer, a sharp data analyst, or even a witty comedian, you're literally telling the AI who should be answering the question. This instantly tailors its huge library of knowledge, its tone, and its entire focus to that specific profession. It's like getting an expert's perspective, on demand. Third, let's get into the style and mood command. So now you can control not just the who is answering, but the entire creative how. The next command in our toolkit is напиши в стиле, or, you guessed it, write in the style of. This simple instruction is an absolute game changer. It unlocks an incredible amount of creative potential, letting you mimic the voice of famous authors, historical eras, or even really specific professional genres. Now, this is what's so fascinating. Look how the exact same topic, birds, is completely transformed by that one style command. In one case, we get this philosophical, almost poetic reflection. In the other, it's a super crisp commercial pitch for a bird farm. Same subject, two totally different worlds. And it was all dictated by just one simple phrase. And that brings us to our fourth and final technique, the blueprint. This is all about using structures to tell the AI not just what to write, but how to actually build it. Think about it like giving an architect a blueprint before they even start building. By giving the AI a clear structure up front, you're making sure the final text is perfectly organized for what you need, whether that's a blog post, a marketing email, or a business plan. You get to control the flow from start to finish. For example, the guide outlines the classic problem-solution structure. And this isn't just some random list of points, right? It's a psychological journey. You start by hooking the reader with a problem, you detail that problem a bit, and then, bam, you introduce your idea as the clear, logical answer. Then you wrap it up with a strong call to action. The amazing thing is, the AI can follow this kind of blueprint flawlessly. So let's put it all together. Here it is, your complete prompting toolkit, all distilled from the guide. You want to master these 4 techniques and use them together. Get incredibly specific, assign a role, set the style, and provide a clear structure. This is exactly how you go from a generic, boring response to a tailored, high-quality result every single time. When you really get down to it, mastering these techniques isn't just about learning to talk to a machine. It's about learning how to communicate your own ideas with more clarity, with more intention. The better you ask, the better the AI can deliver. The real power isn't just in the model, it's in you, the prompter. So the only question left is, what will you ask first?